Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19.
Four suspected Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists were killed in an encounter with security forces on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway on the outskirts of Jammu city early on Thursday. The killed terrorists were carrying a huge cache of arms, ammunition and had come to execute a big plan. IGP Jammu Mukesh Singh said the encounter started after a vehicle in which the terrorists were travelling was intercepted by the security force personnel near the Ban Toll Plaza of Nagrota on the highway. Inspector General of Police Jammu Mukesh Singh on Thursday said terrorists killed in a gunfight with the security forces in Nagrota area of Jammu were planning a big strike in Kashmir. Singh said they recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition from the militants after several years. He said they were receiving inputs about a possible infiltration since the announcement of District Development Council polls.
एनकाउंटर तकरीबन 3 घंटे तक चला, जिस पे हम पर काफ़ी भारी मात्रा में एम्यूनिशन फायर किए गए, ग्रेनेड्स फेंके गए। 2 पुलिस के कांस्टेबल्स हमारे ज़ख्मी हुए हैं, जो अभी आउट ऑफ डेंजर है। एनकाउंटर के दौरान 4 आतंकवादी मारे गए।
Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Wednesday visited the Government Medical College Jammu here to inquire about the well-being of JKP jawans injured in the neutralizing terrorists in an encounter at Nagrota. The Lieutenant Governor met the injured personnel undergoing the treatment at the hospital and assured the men of the best possible health facility for their treatment, besides lauding their exemplary courage and bravery. The Lieutenant Governor hailed the valor and quick reaction of the security forces in foiling the nefarious designs of the terrorists. The 4 terrorists killed in an encounter with the security forces in Jammu region were on their way to Kashmir Valley to disturb the District Development Council polls scheduled later this month, as the Pakistan has been trying to cause trouble in the political process, IGP Kashmir Vijay Kumar said. 4 suspected Jaish-e-Mohammed militants were killed in an encounter near the toll plaza in the Ban area of Nagrota on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway this morning. The IGP said there were apprehensions about the terrorists targeting the elections, but the security forces were fully prepared to deal with the situation.
इलेक्शन पूरी हम लोग तैयारी कर रही है। जिनके पुलिस सिक्योरिटी फोर्स के साथ पूरी तैयार है। हम लोग कैंडिडेट को सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। कल से कैंडिडेट लोग अपने फील्ड में जाके कैंपेनिंग करना शुरू कर दिया है। कोई डरने की बात नहीं है।
National Conference Vice President Omar Abdullah on Thursday hit out at the centre over ensuing District Development Council elections in Jammu and Kashmir, stating that the poll is fast becoming a farce, and also exposed the hollow claims of the centre and the improved security situation in the Union Territory. The DDC elections will be conducted in Jammu and Kashmir in 8th phase between November 28th and December 19th. And the counting of votes will take place on December 22nd. The Chinar Corps paid a rich tribute to the sepoy Nikhil Sharma, who made supreme sacrifice in the line of duty in the Tangdhar sector in the frontier district of Kupwara. Sepoy Sharma was martyred and the 2 other soldiers were injured when a forward post in the Tangdhar sector was hit by the snow avalanche on Tuesday. However, 2 other soldiers were rescued in an injured condition and shifted to the hospital. Pakistani Rangers opened fire and shelled borders, outposts and hamlets along the international border in the Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua district, leaving a woman injured. The Pakistani troops targeted several border outposts and the few hamlets in the Manyari, Sapwal and Karol Krishna on late Wednesday night, prompting an effective retaliation by the BSF. In the exchange of fire, which continued till the morning, one woman suffered injuries at the Manyari village. The shelling has triggered panic amongst the border residents. Rakesh Asthana, Director General of Border Security Force, flagged off a special cycle expedition from Kashmir to Kanyakumari to support and empower the specially abled personnel. The Special Cycle Expedition Infinite Ride 2020 is witnessing participation of 30 Divyangjans participants. The 3,800 km plus cycling expedition traversing the entire country through 12 states was flagged off from Nishant Mughal Garden. The Kashmir Valley is expected to receive fresh rain and snowfall in the upper reaches as the temperatures are likely to go below the freezing point, India Meteorological Department said. It received rain and the snowfall last week as well. Kashmir received first heavy snowfall in the beginning of November last year. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Thursday slammed the Congress and asked the party to clarify its stand on the People's Alliance for the Gupkar Declaration. Addressing the press conference, the UP Chief Minister said that the presence of Jammu and Kashmir Congress leaders at the Gupkar meetings prove that the Congress leaders say something in Delhi and do something else in Kashmir.
चीन और पाकिस्तान जैसे देशों को कश्मीर में धारा 370 की बहाली के लिए आमंत्रित करने की मंशा क्या है और इन बयानों से कांग्रेस का वास्ता किस हद तक है, ये स्थिति कांग्रेस पार्टी को पूरे देश के अंदर स्पष्ट करनी चाहिए.
Noting that it is natural to prioritize COVID-19 vaccine distribution, Health Minister Harsh Vardhan on Thursday said healthcare workers and people aged above 65 will be the early recipients when the vaccine becomes available. Addressing a webinar organized by the FICCI Flow on the shifting healthcare paradigm during and post-COVID, Vardhan said COVID-19 vaccines will be available in the next few months and it is estimated by that July and August 400-500 million doses will be made available for 25 to 30 crore people.